Hello, wealth tycoons. Have you heard the name Muhammad bin Ali Alabbar? Yes, the man who changed Dubai. This man comes from a simple background who didn't have a lot of money or power dreams of building one of the biggest real estate companies in the world. He is the founder and CEO of Emaar Properties, which built famous buildings like the Burj Khalifa and the Dubai Mall. We are going to look into his life in this video, from his early years to how he made Emaar a world giant. We will talk about how he turned his dreams into reality, how he led Emaar to great heights, and his plans for the future, which are sure to make things even more interesting. Are you ready to see how one person's idea can change a city? Let's begin. Muhammad bin Ali Alabbar was born in 1956 in the busy city of Dubai. He came from a family that put education and hard work above all else, and these values shaped Muhammad's life from a young age. His father was a captain in the dhow trade, navigating the rough waters of the Arabian Gulf. The dhow trade was not glamorous, but it was the backbone of business in the area, and watching his father go out to sea to trade goods taught Muhammad what it meant to work hard, negotiate, and make deals. Being on these trade trips with his father when he was only 10 years old was like being a kid, and being able to watch every conversation and negotiation. It was like learning how business was done in real life, not just in books. It was not just about moving goods from one place to another. It was about the art of the deal, reading people, and making smart decisions. That experience was priceless. By the time he was a teenager, he knew what a good deal was, how important relationships were in business, and how to stand on his feet. At home, school was just as important as those business trips. Muhammad's family didn't just talk about school, they cared about it. He was naturally interested in business, good with numbers, and able to think strategically. He didn't just do well in school, he did well, especially in business and finance classes. His family and he both knew he had a future. That drive took him to Seattle University in the US, where he got a degree in finance and business administration. Studying in America was a whole new experience for him. It was not just about getting a degree, it was about broadening his view of the world and seeing how business worked on a global scale. He learned about international trade, finance, and business practices that were much more advanced than anything he had seen at home. The experience didn't just teach him, it gave him a vision of what Dubai could become if it adopted some of these ideas. Living abroad opened his mind to possibilities he had not thought of before, and it made him want to bring these ideas back to Dubai. Muhammad could have stayed in the US or gone anywhere else with his degree after graduation, but he was set on going back to Dubai. He came back with new ideas and a strong desire to put everything he had learned to use. He started his career in the public sector and quickly made a name for himself. One of his first important jobs was as Director General of Dubai's Department of Economic Development. This was not just any job. It was one where he could shape policy, affect change, and encourage investment. Muhammad was a link between the old ways of doing business in Dubai and the new international standards he saw in other countries. He pushed for policies that would make Dubai more appealing to foreign investors, making it a place where people from all over the world would want to do business. He wanted Dubai to be more than just a trade stop. He wanted it to be a global business hub. His work there set the stage for Dubai to become the city it is today, famous for its skyscrapers, busy business districts, and great investment opportunities. Muhammad's goal was not just to build a successful career. He wanted to improve Dubai, make it a better place to live and work, and bring the city's economy up to date. He saw Dubai's potential long before it became a hub for global businesses, and he played a big part in making that dream come true. In 1997, Alabbar had a dream that would completely change the skyline of Dubai and make it a global hub for business, tourism, and high-end living. He wanted to start a real estate company that would build iconic projects so impressive that people around the world would recognize Dubai, not just as a city, but as a symbol of luxury and innovation. That dream became Emaar Properties, which was Alabbar's big plan to build a world-class city from the ground up, with developments that combined residential, commercial, and leisure spaces to make lively communities. It was not easy to build something this big, because Dubai was still figuring out its place in the world. Investors were not exactly lining up with open checkbooks, and there was not much of a market for big projects in the area at the time. Many people wondered if there was even a need for them. But Muhammad didn't let those doubters stop him. He was determined to show the world that Dubai could become a top destination for everyone, from tourists to business people. It was very important to take the right first steps. Getting investors to fund large-scale projects was very hard because they wanted to know that Muhammad's vision was not just a pipe dream, but something that could change the city. He was not just offering luxury developments, he was showing them a future where Dubai would be known for its groundbreaking architecture, high standards, and lively lifestyle. His dedication to excellence and innovative design helped Emaar hire people who shared his high standards and ambitious vision. Like Alabbar, we too have a vision to provide you with best business success stories. If you like our efforts so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Coming back to the topic and vision, one of the first things that changed the game was Dubai Marina. It was not just another luxury development. It was a man-made canal city with tall residential buildings, hotels, shops, and lots of fun things to do. The marina set the tone for Emaar's reputation for taking on huge, complicated projects. People started to realize that this company was doing more than just building buildings. It was creating experiences. Dubai Marina became a symbol of modern Dubai, showing off the city's new identity as a place where luxury and lifestyle came together in a seamless, iconic way. Success didn't come without problems. Some projects went over budget, others were late, and not all investments paid off. But these problems didn't break Emaar. They made the company stronger. Each problem was a lesson for the team, a chance to improve their plans and how they carried them out. Muhammad's leadership was very important in this, as he kept everyone focused on the long-term goal and reminded them that problems were just part of the journey. Emaar's growth was planned and strategic. Muhammad knew that in real estate, reputation was everything. So he made sure that Emaar stood for quality and innovation by building high-profile projects that caught the attention of clients, investors, and the public. He also knew how important partnerships were and wasn't afraid to work with big names. For example, Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, which Emaar finished in 2010. It was not just any skyscraper. It was a global icon that was designed in partnership with top architects, engineers, and construction firms from around the world. At 828 meters, it set a new standard for architecture and engineering and showed that Emaar could handle some of the world's most complicated high-scale projects. When it opened in 2008, the Dubai Mall quickly became one of the biggest shopping malls in the world. But it was not just big for the sake of being big. It had high-end stores, restaurants, entertainment, and even a huge aquarium. It drew millions of people from all over the world and became a landmark in its own right. The Dubai Mall showed Emaar's vision for integrated lifestyle destinations, places that were not just for shopping or living, but offered a full, immersive experience. It was not enough for Muhammad and his team to just build these famous projects. They knew they had to grow if they wanted to stay ahead. So, they looked beyond Dubai and into new markets in the Middle East, North Africa, Asia, Europe, and North America. They did this strategically, opening up shop in cities like Istanbul, Cairo, Riyadh, and New York, and making each project fit the culture and way of life of its market. For example, in Turkey, they built the Emaar Square Mall, a luxury shopping and living complex that quickly became a big draw. In Egypt, they built Uptown Cairo, a mixed-use community that combined modern living with a touch of historical charm, capturing the spirit of the city. They didn't just focus on commercial and residential spaces. They also expanded into hospitality, retail, and leisure, giving their investments a wider range of options and making them less reliant on any one sector. To add to their already large portfolio, they created Emaar Hospitality Group, which runs hotels and resorts under the Address and Vita brands. Each of these hotels has its style and caters to a different type of guest, but all of them uphold the high standards that Emaar is known for. Their retail division, Emaar Malls, built some of the region's most successful shopping centers, each one carefully designed to improve the communities that surround it. Muhammad's focus on partnerships set Emaar apart in all of these expansions. They worked with luxury brands and hospitality giants to add an extra layer of prestige to their projects. For example, they partnered with Armani to open the Armani Hotel within Burj Khalifa, which gave visitors and residents an exclusive experience. These partnerships didn't just add glamour, they also brought in money, expertise, and resources that were necessary to take on such huge projects. It was these partnerships that helped Emaar grow even faster and reach new heights. As a global leader in real estate, Emaar Properties is known for its groundbreaking projects and creative and innovative ways of doing things. It's more like a company that doesn't just build buildings. It creates whole communities, urban landmarks, and lifestyle experiences. Emaar has mastered the art of changing skylines and is known for its high-end projects that redefine luxury living and commercial spaces around the world. With assets worth over $20 billion and annual revenues exceeding $6 billion, Emaar is both financially and creatively strong, making waves in Dubai and beyond. Its stock is listed on the Dubai financial market, which shows how important it is in the business world. Emaar's projects are not like other real estate developments. They want to push the limits of what's possible in real estate. Dubai Creek Harbor is one of their most talked about projects. It's a huge, mixed-use development meant to create a new urban center around the famous Dubai Creek Tower, which rumors have it could become the tallest tower in the world, even taller than the Burj Khalifa. It's being built to house business centers, leisure spots, retail spaces, and residential spaces, while centered around a landmark that will make it famous. Emaar Beachfront is another important project. It's a luxurious waterfront community with stunning views and world-class amenities that will give residents a top-notch way of life right by the sea. In this way of thinking, Emaar isn't just building homes. They are creating whole experiences. What makes Emaar so successful? It's their strong corporate values and company culture. They put a lot of emphasis on quality and push for excellence and new ideas in every project. Sustainability is also crucial to them. They want their developments to stand out not only for their style and luxury, but also for being good for the environment. Emaar is committed to high standards, emphasizing quality and encouraging a spirit of innovation and honesty. This commitment shows in every choice they make, from the materials they use to the design and finishing touches. But Emaar's success is not just about buildings, it's about the people who work there. The company has a diverse workforce with talented people from all over the world who bring a wide range of skills, experiences, and ideas to the table. Emaar encourages open communication, collaboration, and the sharing of ideas. Employees are also given opportunities for professional growth, leadership workshops, and ongoing training. This focus on development means that employees feel supported and engaged, ready to come up with new ideas and bring new ideas to every project. Emaar is committed to giving back to the community through the Emaar Foundation, which works on health, education, and community development. These projects show how committed Emaar is to social responsibility. The company knows they play a big role in the community, and that their impact goes beyond just making beautiful buildings. They are actively involved in initiatives that aim to improve the quality of life for residents, support community projects, and make a positive contribution to society. If you are enjoying watching this video, we suggest you go and check out other amazing business stories on our channel. You will for sure learn a lot there. Moving back to our topic of the video. To stay ahead, Emaar's projects also use advanced technology. For example, they use Building Information Modeling (BIM), which helps to make the construction process more efficient and accurate. This means that every detail of a building is precisely mapped out before it's built, reducing waste, errors, and costs. Smart home technology is another big draw in Emaar's residential developments. These homes offer enhanced convenience, security, and energy efficiency, making everyday life smoother and more enjoyable. They give you the choice to live in a home that changes its temperature based on your preferences, or lets you know about security updates. All of these features are seamlessly integrated to make your life more comfortable. One of Emaar's main goals is to protect the environment and encourage eco-friendly practices. All of their projects are energy efficient and include green spaces, water-saving features, and renewable energy sources whenever possible. For example, Emaar uses green building designs that help lower energy consumption, which makes the environment healthier and lowers operating costs for residents. Many of their developments have parks, landscaped areas, and public spaces that not only make the community look better, but also support biodiversity and environmental well-being. These green spaces are important because they give people a place to relax and connect with nature, while also helping the area's overall environmental sustainability. One shining example of Emaar's commitment to sustainability is its Dubai Creek Harbor project. Designed with a focus on high environmental standards, this development incorporates sustainable principles across its entire design. The buildings here are energy efficient, with extensive options for public transportation and green infrastructure that help reduce the overall carbon footprint of the development. Emaar has also taken steps to ensure that Dubai Creek Harbor includes an extensive network of green spaces and parks, allowing residents and visitors to enjoy a healthier, more balanced lifestyle while contributing positively to the environment. Emaar's dedication to eco-friendly practices goes beyond design. They also engage in various environmental activities, such as tree planting campaigns and partnerships with environmental organizations. This focus on sustainability makes Emaar a forward-thinking leader, not only in the real estate industry, but in the global push toward more environmentally responsible business practices. You can see Emaar's impact on the world by seeing the landscapes they have changed and the creative ways they've made city life better. They are not just about building tall buildings. They are also about making people's lives better and building community. By creating public spaces, promoting sustainability, and investing in employee growth, Emaar has transformed into a company that genuinely wants to create a better, greener, and more connected future. So, Emaar's founder, Muhammad bin Ali Alabbar, has big plans for the company's future. This man is not just looking at what's happening now, he is thinking a long way ahead. He wants Emaar to keep changing the way towns are built and lived in. Emaar's big goal is to make city living smarter, more sustainable, and just better all around. He wants to create communities that aren't just places to live, but places that make life easier, healthier, and happier. Emaar's future projects will be very modern, using the newest technology and eco-friendly designs to create spaces that are both beautiful and useful. It's about making everyone's life better while still being kind to the planet. However, and this is the exciting part, Emaar is not just focusing on their home market. They want to grow into new ones, especially in Asia and Africa, because these places are growing very quickly. More people are moving to cities, which means they need new homes, offices, shopping centers, and everything else. Emaar sees this as a great chance to bring their brand of mixed-use communities to these areas that are growing quickly. What are mixed-use communities, you ask? Basically, they are places where you can live, work, and play all in the same area. Picture a neighborhood where you can wake up in your apartment, get coffee at a cafe downstairs, work in an office next door, and then relax in a park, all within walking distance. That's the idea behind these communities, and Emaar is great at making it work. These communities are all about combining residential, commercial, and leisure spaces, so everything you need is right outside your door. But as the saying goes, big dreams come with big problems. Emaar has to deal with problems like unstable economies, different rules and laws in each country, and the fact that other real estate companies are also trying to get a piece of the action. To stay ahead of the competition, Emaar has to keep coming up with new ideas all the time. But Alabbar doesn't see these problems as problems. He sees them as chances to get even better. For example, the real estate industry is going through a digital transformation. Everything is becoming more tech-driven, from how buildings are designed to how they're sold and managed. Emaar is ready for this digital shift. They want to use cutting-edge technology to make their projects more efficient and more sustainable. This isn't just about fancy gadgets. It's about using technology to give customers a better experience and make sure everything runs smoothly. As for sustainability, Emaar is also very interested in it. People are becoming more aware of the need to protect the environment, and Emaar wants to be the leader in green building practices. They are researching ways to make their buildings more energy efficient, use sustainable materials, and lower their carbon footprint. This is not only good for the environment, but it's also a smart business move. More and more investors are looking for sustainable projects, and Emaar's dedication to eco-friendly practices could attract these investors. Also, as cities get bigger, more and more people want to live, work, and play in the same place. They want convenience, and mixed-use developments are the way to get it. Emaar has been doing this for years, with famous projects like downtown Dubai, which has the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall, and a lot of residential and commercial spaces all in one area. This model works, and Emaar wants to bring it to other parts of the world. To see the bigger picture, let's look back at Muhammad bin Ali Alabbar's journey with Emaar. He started out with nothing but a dream to build something great, and he did it. Emaar went from being a small real estate company in the UAE to a global powerhouse. Just think of all the famous projects they've worked on, like the Burj Khalifa, which is the world's tallest building, and all those fancy developments in Dubai. These aren't just buildings, they're landmarks that have put Emaar on the map around the world. He always told Emaar to think big, be brave, and never settle for less. He pushed them to be creative, try new things, and stay ahead of the game. This strategy worked, and now Emaar is known all over the world for its high-quality projects and forward-thinking designs. But Alabbar isn't done yet. He has even bigger plans for the future. He wants Emaar to keep pushing the limits of what's possible in real estate. The goal is to keep changing the way people live in cities by making them smarter, greener, and more connected. Emaar is not just a company that builds buildings, it's a company that builds communities where people can thrive. Even though Emaar will face problems like competition, economic uncertainty, and the need to keep up with new technologies, they are ready to take them on. The company will continue to be a leader in the real estate world under Alabbar's direction. They've come a long way since their humble beginnings, and it looks like the journey is just beginning. Emaar will continue to change cityscapes and urban life for years to come. What are your views on Emaar? Share with us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you soon in another video. Till then, check out our already existing videos.